أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا بكم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. To our dearest mothers and our fathers and our aunties and uncles and ancestors, this on the اليوم 18 يوم 18 تقريبا 17 و 18 من رمضان 1446 هجري، وهي موافق يوم 19 من 3 2025 ميلادي. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Our dear mothers and our fathers and our friends and our spouses and our neighbors en ons chommies en ons die hele battalion broers. Vandaag gaan ons iets lekker praat van soos 'n poase gaan breek. Mashallah, tabarakallah. Vandag gaan ons praat 'n bietjie van Mutamani broers. Mutamani wat uitgewoon in ons selfde en na wat ons gewoon het in Tesla Court in Innova Park. En Mutamani het 'n bietjie van 'n weakling gehad broers. Hy was niemand altyd vir ons gesê Mutamani is gevaarlik salig in die poase. Maar outside die poase is Mutamani bietjie baie lief vir die petsies gewees. Hy het gelyk so speel die Trafektars en die Big Ten en Mutamani het so gelyk om die jackpot te speel broers. Maar ons was baie lief vir Mutamani wat ons klein gewees het. Mutamani was ons beste oom gewees in die court gewees. Hoekom? As Mutamani gewen het die Trafektar of die jackpotjie of whatever hy gewen het, dat het altyd vir ons sakkers gekoop vir al die kinders gekoop in die daarvoor kan ons nie vir Mutamani vergeet nie, because toe die dag wat Mutamani decide om te gaan gats broers, toe los Mutamani al die dobbelery af. Toe gaan Mutamani sommer stryd op die strydpad. Mashallah, tabarakallah. Just a bit of a humorous blend, because we're speaking about the gamble, okay? Now, gambling in our lives was more seen as die ouens miskien op die hoek gestaan het, dan dobbel hulle raso met die duise, of hulle speel petjies. En nowadays is hulle ons kinders van ons wat nie weet nie broers. Ons kinders online is met Hollywood bets, okay? Hulle bets koens op die klubs ook nou en op die nagtroepe is alles oop vir bets. Sokker, rugby, enige iets, even in die awards. It's all a gambling because it's the money magic that we have been patented into, okay? Now, Allahu Akbar walillahi alhamd. So the number game was the gambling game. If you knew the magic of the number, you can cast your spell, okay? You can cast your Trafektar. You can cast your jackpot. You can cast your Big Ten, okay? So similarly, as you have acquainted yourself with gambling methodologies, like whether it is the lotto or whether it is the horses or whether it is the soccer or whether it is just a ordinary prediction, okay, that synchronizes into your spiral minds, into your conscious minds, and that becomes a constructive projection of a reality in your lives, okay? If a president speaks, if these people speak, they is what Allah Ta'ala had notified all of us, that they are those who are the magicians of your fictional reality, okay? When they project a spell, when they cast a projection, okay, you either believe them because you believe that they can bring into life that which only Allah can bring into life, or you believe that they are exclusively having life to bring by themselves. Okay? You see, many of us, unfortunately, we have been modeled by the jinn tribes. Okay, they have given us our education. They have put us into the scope of what reality is. They have defined success for us. They have supported religion. They had created money. They had placed you and I in such a deep unconscious reality that now, since COVID, they have to now remodule us on a digital age platform. Okay. Now, for them, it is a very difficult task for them to convince the authentic tribes in the earth that what they are about to cast into our reality is going to make our mind spin, and it's going to make us forget that who we are, how does your conscious really work, in opposed to most of the professors. They don't know conscious because they were not given access by Allah. There's only one conscious in the world, that's Allah's conscious, people. There's only one reality, that's Allah's reality. We've just been spelled into Dajjal's reality, and we believe that is yani, a non-fictional reality. That is the dark world. That's the underworld. That is where they traffic with human conscious. That is human trafficking that you have been, unfortunately, in our evolution. That is how we had been culted. And that is how they threw in a little bit masala, spices van Abu Bakr and Umar and Uthman and die en Ali en die ene en die ene. En dis hoe ons selfs like gerealize het, hey, ons is besig met die main premium game. Maar eintlik is dit maar nou net wat jy en ek moet verstaan, dat die is spels wat Allah Ta'ala gemaak het, accommodation vir die flexibility van hoe ons moet deur die donkerte, deur die Jahannam moet vind die lig. Okay? As ons sê deur die Jahannam gaan ons nooit weet waar is die Jannah nie. Ons sal moet uitvind waar die Jannah is while ons nog in die Jahannam is, because dan gaan ons mos kan vind uit wat die difference is between die nag en die dag. Okay? Die nag wat lewe in Allah se wêreld, die nag wat lewe in Allah se wêreld, broers en susters, is die misguided. When you are misguided, when you have no idea that you have been caught in a web of deception and of delusional paradigms of reality. Okay? Now, most of you as a civilization, you know, since most of us, since COVID, we had the opportunity by Allah's will to discharge ourselves from that fictional reality. Allah didn't bring you into your houses 5 years and 6 Ramadans ago. Allah didn't bring you into your houses and to kyk wie van julle kan wie se imam in julle is. Okay? Wie van julle het gespeel jackpot en gespeel gambling, maar wat het gekom het na die nitty-gritty, kan julle at least vir julle kinders voorgestaan het in die Tarawih. Okay? Kan julle Juma gemaak het vir julle kinders en vir julle vrouens? Okay? Ons moet nou kyk nou, as julle is van die Makui, of as julle maar net gamblers gewees. Okay? Het julle maar net gesit die stoele en banke warm, of het julle net gesit op die fence? Okay? Ons het mos nou gesien, ons weet mos, ons kinders weet exactly wat is ons gemaak van. Daar was niemand, Allah het verseker gemaak, broers. Moenie dom speel hierso nie. Alles het binne gebeur. So julle moet uitgehaal het wat 'n trafekte, wat 'n jackpotie, wat 'n goedes gaan julle gamble mee, because die waarheid gaan kom op die einde. Verstaan? So daardie van ons wat ons self serieus gevat het. Hulle kan opgestaan het vir hulle kinders en vir hulle vrouens en vir hulle neighbors in fact. Gesê kyk eens hoe kom ons maak maar tarawih in ons garage vanaand. Ons gaan sommer hierso toe sommer lekker net kul wallah, maar ons gaan meeste van die keer net lekker dikkers maak. Maar ons gaan 'n lekker dikker maak. Alles wat authentic gewees het, kan julle in die potjie gegooi het. Because dan moet die potjie nog geroer gewees het die ander way. Verstaan? This what I'm telling you comes from the heavens. Okay, if you are from the soul tribes and your mothers were angelic, okay, you found the angel. Okay, just for you and I to know that we have authentic pastors, people. We don't need accreditation from. We have our accreditation. We know what is happening. Okay, with modesty we say this. We do not do this for acknowledgement, for entitlements, for money. Those trading with money in religion, they are busy with Dajjal, people. Once off, okay? Don't. That is how the jinn tribe survives on gods that they have to co-create. They have to use dark energy, magic energy, which is in the form of money. The money that you know now, it's not from Allah. That is what the jinn tribes provides for those who believe in the fictional reality. Okay, that is where religion stays. Everything is a riba, people. It's an illusion, but it's just how you have been, supposedly supposed to have woken up when we came now in Qiyamah, when you had to make the qaf, make the qiyam, so that you can read the Quran, and you could speak the haqq. Okay, it's all the qaf. That's why they call it Aquarius, because it's the qaf. Okay, qaf is a very strong. It's the quantum field that we are returning into, where we originally, authentically, before invasions, before modifications, before transhumanism had taken place in a reality that was ordained by Allah in the beginning. This is where we are currently returning to, the heaven in earth. Okay, those of us who are awoken, who understands what Islam means, not a religion. People, we have made we conned the senses. We conned our senses. Your natural senses is only above. Okay, you and I supposed to activate those senses so that we can get direct feeds from the collective conscious one unified mind. There's only one reality that exists. That is where all of us are struggling to align ourselves into. That's the one God conscious. Whatever Allah commands is what happens. But now you have representatives in forms of religions, in forms of political parties. All of them are giving you spells of what they can do to decorate a reality that only Allah controls. Verstaan julle? Because it's alles niet in die mind, man. You have just been you've been caught up in the mind and could not enter into the heart. Okay, the real Allah, not the Allah that you say is Allah. That I'm speaking about the real Allah, not the Allah that you made into partners and believe that what others are saying is a reality. That's the shirk. وَلَا يُشْرِكُ فِي حُكْمِهِ أَحَدًا. Nobody can partner up with Allah in a reality, but you cause that for yourselves to bring in others that would bring in a better, more easier reality in analyzing what you supposed to be seeing. Okay, so they caught you in your eye and they closed your eye of your heart. So whatever you see, you believe, and not whatever you feel, you see. That's how you have been converted. That's a convert. Okay, he's a convert of Islam. he became something which is it's a fake product, not a genuine product. That's why those people get this. They get degraded to the jinn tribes. Jinn tribes mean those people who are living in the dark. Okay, the lights. Allah didn't open up the lights of their heart. Allah did not give them access to their ancestors. They were not given any privilege of understanding what eternity is, what it is to live in this time and season and finding your Jannah forever. Khalidina fiha abada, where you can never die. This was the this was the it was the reward of the mu'minun, not Muslimun. Muslimun is 'n ander klein, hy's 'n ander kleintel. Hulle claim wat hulle is, maar hulle is nie. Okay? Hulle is yani mudabdabina bayna dhalik. You must hear the truth now, guys. This is the ayyam, this is the age of Ishaq. Okay, the age of Yaqub. You can spin back into that yani where you're going to play on the on God, the on E God, the yani the dodge E God. Okay, that's not even really what you would know by yourselves, because you must understand your intelligence is built on your vibrations. Okay, you are mentally and consciously, you are only spirit. That's what you are, your ruh. Now, when you are able to access that new ruh, that new conjure of a reality that Allah is bringing in, not Ramaphosa, not Donald Trump, not the Arabs, that Allah is bringing in. Now, nobody knows that. Everybody claims, the Vatican claims, the Saudis claim, the Egyptians claim, but they can only claim that which they have been all the time using as a front. But that front was dismissed. وَحَرَامٌ عَلَى قَرْيَةٍ أَهْلَكْنَاهَا أَنَّهُمْ لَا يَرْجِعُونَ. There is new developments happening in the conscious world for those who has reached that level of competence, okay, and confidence, okay. There is a new chapter of a age that is unfolding, and our adversary, who is us, because everything is just happening in our conscious, people. Your enemy is you, because it's how you associate that enmity, that hatred, the wars. It's just you, it's no one else. You've just been educated by the adversary for you to believe it's him, but it's only you. It's only you that's going through it. It's not him that's getting angry. It's you that's getting angry. It's only you. But it's just the level of unconsciousness that you have sunken in, and that is what determined you to react in this, yani, in the format that you are currently imprisoned in, has caused you to be the father of Abraham. Okay, the father of Ibrahim, where your children will now have to consider you as idolaters. This is punishment. You take it for not serious. I'm telling you the truth, but your level of consciousness is dead, so it doesn't affect you, because like, but you know what is the word mad in Arabic? Majnoon. Now, where does the word jinn come from? Nou, wie gaan iets sien wat donker is? Net die jinn. Nou, die persoon wat sê iemand is mal, is omdat sy oor toe is. Allah het nie sy oor opgemaak nie. Daarvoor het hulle die jinne gesê dat die Rasool is mal, because hulle kan nie gesien het die lig nie. Verstaan? Daar kom Janna ya junnu jinnan. The more you're going to come to terms with the fact that you are a jinn tribe in the dark, then you will come to terms with why were you left to be betrayed by religious authorities, government, spells and education, to have to forfeit your authentic fitra, innate disposition. That was your deen. ذَلِكَ الدِّينُ الْقَيِّمُ. What is your deen, Muhammad? My deen is my nature. My deen is my innate. My deen is my divinity within my nature. That is fitra. Now you can only tune into that conscious timeline if you are given the keys by Allah. Okay, there's got nothing. Human beings has no idea what is happening in the conscious. Yani, when if Allah wanted them to come in, la ya'ruju fiha, they would open up their eyes and they would say, "Wow, how come we couldn't see the reality for what it was and is?" But instead, they went and created something which was keeping the jinn tribes into manifesting yani hells and heavens and interpreting books literally and giving them yani, belief systems that made them reincarnate back into the physical realm. But you were supposed to find an exit from the physical reality because you don't live, even if you refine conscious people, then you will come to realize even the material world is just a projection of your conviction at that moment. That is what the material world is, the physical world is. Because, Allah is a genius, man. Allah is the mutqin. Allah is the jawad. Allah is the fatir. The way he's playing this game, my dear mothers and fathers, ons moet maar net gesak het, man. Aslim, qala aslamtu li rabbil alamin. Ons het gaan speel amper soos ons vir Allah kan 'n kop aansit. En het ons dan vir ons mense 'n kop aangesit. Laat tot na vandag. Aktharun nasi, most of you are believing in the jinn gods. Most of you. It's the truth I'm saying, okay? Most of us, not you, most of us, all of us, okay? But Allah gaan save daardie mense wat at least 'n bietjie effort gemaak het. Nee man, kan nie altyd aangaan so nie, man. Jare man, weet jy wat? Daar is iets wat in my spraak en ek luister nie vir hom nie because ek luister vir iets wat buitekant my is. But ons voorvaders, broers en susters, so stout soos Boetamani gewees het, het Boetamani geweet as hy gaan regkom, dan gaan hy nie weer terugkyk nie. Okay? Hy gaan nie compromise as hy trompet en die adhan gemaak word in sy huis, as hy uit sy huis uit gaan op die patsie, broers, hy gaan nooit weer terugkyk. Hy gaan nooit weer doen dieselfde dinge wat hy gedoen het. Ons moet vir ons self vra, wat Allah gemaak het, die adhan, die trompet, en vir almal in hulle huis te bly, niemand moet gaan werk nie, niemand moet masjid toe gaan nie, alles was haram. Ons gaan nou vir julle begin van skoon af. Min khalqin jadid. Ons gaan vir julle nou repetten. Vra vir julle self agter 6 Ramadans. Is nou laas jaar, is nou sit die 19de, 5 jaar gelede, en 6 Ramadans gelede, on the 25th of March, then you went officially into death. That is mout in Allah's calculations, because julle weet nie wat lê vorentoe nie. Nou dat is wat ons roep die Hajj van die Sama. Okay? Nie almal word ge-invite nie. Net die wat op die frequency is, wat gaan wees die guest op die Allah se pilgrimage, okay? Because die pille wat jy moet op die pilgrimage moet sluk, julle gaan dit nie kan sluk nie, because julle sal doodgaan as julle dit sluk. The truth is not sweet, it's very bitter, and most of us hates the truth, okay? So Allah by his own hands Allah choose die mense wat geld het vir Haji. Dom visie man. Ons is nog vaak vir die game. Ons speel nog under 12, okay? The right people, rijalun, mans, wat kan staan vir hulle ding, man. Mans wat kan staan vir hulle ding. Duisie mense wat Allah ken. Allah knows these people. You think Allah is stupid. Ons ding Allah is stupid. Ons Ons maak vir Allah stupid because ons is in die fout. Okay? There are people of our communities, our tribes, alhamdulillah, that went on this Hajj because it was meaning to give up that idolatry, that shirk lifestyles, that money magic, sex magic, and understand the malakut. Because when Ibrahim comes, what does Allah give him? The age of Abraham. He gives him to see the malakut. He can unfold inside of him the spells and what lies ahead in the contour of the reality of consciousness. That is what was given. This was your age. Many of you lived through it. Many of you claim you have religious qualifications, but Allah disqualified us all not to give us that access to be the Hajj, to be the transformer. As sy gaan op die padjie, sy kan nie terugkyk nie. Whatever sy gedoen het in die past, sy kan nie teruggaan na daai nie. Okay? Die was the Big Ten. Okay? Die Ashratun Mubashara. This was the big transit and trek in your civilization that all of you that are alive today had witnessed, but most of you have failed your exams in the presence of your parents and your great-grandparents. You had forsaken them because they are Muslim. They submitted, but we did not submit. We caused fraudulent consensus. Okay? That's why the prophets that you claim you believe in, you don't know them. You can only claim you believe in them because they don't exist in belief. They exist in the now, in the now. Okay? This is the mindset of your next generations. All of them. It's already in. It's already in. You're going to see now. During the last 10 days of Ramadan, it's going to spiral in this dunya. The lies that the parents had kept showing their children, the artificial lifestyles that they had been sustaining their children with. This is a catastrophe. You just are in the deepest of sleep. But you must remember, it's not about me and you. It's about what that child is going to teach his child because of you and I being so transhumanized from what the ancestors had activated in our cultural identity and our cultural orientations. Okay, that's organic, that's authentic. If you are natural, you don't need to learn to find God. God is already here. Like the animals, all the animals, they make tasbih, they make sujood, not the way you and I want to explain what sujood is. The way Allah created them to make submission to their nature. Okay? This is what your children now is going to see. Luckily for you, even if I am the mushrik, like Ibrahim's father is the mushrik, at least his son became the awwalul Muslimin. So this is not easy. What your adversary is possibly going to do in the 2025 project is he's going to fund religion with the millions and billions. He's going to throw a lot of money into religion now because he has to keep the fakeness of it alive. Okay? So just be conscious of those kind of moves because they're losing the war in conscious. We are just not aligned to understand what is the moves. But the soul tribes, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, we are not much in this regard because we do not take entitlements. We take the collective energy and we have to regulate it according to how the landscape of the next 1,000 years in conscious is. Okay? Allah is kind to our forefathers, people, and you and I in the last 10 days make special effort to get contact with your forefathers. Allah, as jy lewendig is, dan gaan sy lewendig maak die mense wat sy doodgemaak het. Maar as sy dood is, dan gaan sy nie kry visitations van die mense wat sy dink is dood nie. Okay? Allahu Akbar walillah alhamd. Allah Ta'ala gun julle moeders en julle vaders en al die beautiful mense 'n lekker boeke vanaand. And may Allah Ta'ala give you great yani pleasures. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ummu Radia. May Allah Ta'ala grant barakat in Makkah, mashallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
يا مصطفى كل شيء لله يا نورا من نور الله يا مصطفى